on most teams you might not see that, a Chikwe dropping into coverage like that, but that gives us more looks. They don't know where we're coming from. Chikwe made a great play on that screen. He broke it up, and that just shows how versatile he is.
How much better are you at reading protections now than you were maybe a year ago at this time?
Yeah, definitely. Throughout the time that I've been here, all the coaches that I've had a chance to work under, I've definitely developed as far as reading protections. That's something Coach Rand is big on. He used to coach defensive line, so he knows a lot about offensive line protections, where they're going to slide and all that stuff. So we definitely try to pick up on that.
With the way the defense developed here over these first few games, what's impressed you most, and especially with as active as you were last Saturday, as you look back on tape, what did you come away thinking?
Yeah, I would just say definitely the way we're playing together. I think for the most part we're playing together. We're all on the same page, communicating, which is something that we're going to need to have, throughout the season, especially through some of the offenses we're going to see. Bowling Green is a very high-powered, fast-paced offense. So I think on Saturday we played really good team defense, and I'm proud of that.
Who's got the higher motor, you or Caputo? And he's made a lot of plays, and you obviously right there with him.
Yeah, Caputo is a versatile player. I don't think I've ever seen anything like that. He comes in the box and plays like a linebacker on run, but then, when it's passed, he's playing like a corner. So, Michael's a great player, and we're very glad to have him.
Do you feed off of that? Because I know Gary said back even in July that Mike will be a guy that would really impact this defense.
Yeah, definitely. I'd say our scheme involves Mike. With Michael's versatility, we can do a lot of different things in our scheme. Bring him down the box, drop him, and pass. So Michael helps us out in more ways than one.
Do you play the role of Chris Borland? Everybody says, "Oh, you like Borland." So are you him this year?
I wouldn't say that. I don't think you can replace Chris Borland, but I think
in the scheme, are you?
In the scheme, no. I on some of the situations, some of our sub packages, I play, might play his position, but most of the time than not, I played what I played last year, and this game, I'd say versus Bowling Green, I moved around. I played 2 different positions this game, so that was a little different for me. But I think as a team and as a defense, we're going to have to replace Chris as far as, the 4 linebackers, Vince, Joe, me, and Marcus, and even Michael Trotter and Leon coming in sub packages. So, we're going to have to replace them by committee, and I think so far, we've played well, but we have a lot to improve.
Derek, have you made it through an interview without Borland being mentioned? I feel like I'm the one that contributes to that the most. Seriously.
That's a good question. I don't know if I have, but Chris is a great player, and he definitely paved the way for others. Like myself and other linebackers, and we've definitely earned a lot underneath him. So for his name to get mentioned, that's not too bad. He's definitely left a legacy here. So
you won't truly reach his level till you hurt your shoulder.
Yeah. So
there were a couple instances. Remember the sequence where they had their big package in? They were going towards the field house. Then you guys had to do a personnel grouping, and it looked like Michael Trotter.
Yeah.
Was running from one slot guy to another slot guy. That looked like there was a little bit of confusion there.
Yeah.
Was there a lot of confusion when you guys were switching quickly, or just a minimum?
Yeah, I don't think there was a lot of confusion. I said this on Saturday after the game. There wasn't a look on Saturday that we haven't seen in practice. The coaches prepared us that well. Coach Aranda, was looking at film from way back, as far as where the coaches came from. And, there wasn't a look that we were surprised by. Even, some of the tackle, flexed out wide stuff, we've seen that. So I think, so I think, the defense was very well prepared, and I think for the most part we executed on Saturday.